Chizuk from the Parsha, Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parsha's Pנחas. I had the schiyat still to remember the phenomenal speeches of the Bavista Maggid in Eretz Yisrael, in Yerushalayim, and Kodesh Rabbi Yankele Galinsky. He used to have a story that while he was in Siberia, he was sleeping in a room with somebody, he doesn't remember if it was a Jew or a non-Jew, doesn't matter. And one night as they're going to sleep, exhausted after a whole day of work, and this guy, the neighbor of his roommate, starts to scream, "Oh, am I thirsty? Oh, am I thirsty? I'm thinking I'm going to pass out. I'm going to die if I'm not going to get water. I'm so thirsty." And water, in those days, in those situations, in those matzav, it's very hard to get water. Rabbi Yankele had with him a bottle of water. Rabbi Yankele decided, this guy is screaming for the last 15-20 minutes. I have one option. Either I'm going to give him water, or I'm going to lose my day. Tomorrow we're not going to be able to work without sleeping at night, or this guy's going to scream all night and I'm going to lose my night as well. And Rabbi Yankele goes over to him and he says, "Listen, I have over here a bottle of water. Please drink, enjoy." And the guy sips the water and he starts singing all night. "Oh, was I thirsty. Oh, was I thirsty. This was a lifesaver. This was a lifesaver. If he wouldn't give me the water, I wouldn't survive." And every minute, again and again and again and again. And what happened was that Rabbi Yankele is laughing about it. "I lost my day, I lost my night, and I lost my water." He's saying about the many different parables, many different meshulim. In this week's Parsha we see something that's really questionable, if you think about it. Last week by the Parsha of Benois Moya of the Torah tells us, "Vayiyah maisim b'magaifu, abu v'esrim 24,000 people died." Then Vayiyah Hamagaifu, the Torah tells us this week's Parsha, Hashem commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to count to the Yiddish kinder again. It was really quite simple. The Torah tells us 24,000. The Yidden Midbar was 600,000, the number approximately. Take off 24,000, they were just counted just a few weeks ago. And just deduct 24,000, then you can have the number right there. And Rashi says a mushal to a sheep, old group of sheep that a wolf grabbed some of them, and he obviously had to count to see how many were left over. But it's really not the same, because sheep, when the wolf grabs away a couple of sheep, he really has to count because he doesn't know exactly how many were taken away. Here it says very clearly 24,000. Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu say to Moshe Rabbeinu, "Go count," instead of just deduct? But the answer to that is very simple. Moshe Rabbeinu is taught by Kodesh Baruch Hu, we don't count past, we always go future. If I will tell you to count the dead, that means I have to go backwards. In life, we don't go backwards, we always go forward. We count the living, we don't count the dead. Of course, remembering is one thing, and counting and focusing is another thing. Don't go back to the past, they say, unless you plan to go there again. The Torah is teaching us this week to focus on the future. Klal Yisrael suffered for so many years. We went through the Second World War, where we lost so many. But Yidden came out, and we started rebuilding. And we have Parsha, yeshivas, generations. Unbelievable what we rebuilt from after the Holocaust. And look at so many nations they remember, always busy. My great grandfather was a slave. And they're busy. Any one of them knew a slave? Nobody. But they're busy with slavery. Why? And the same thing with other nations. Why? Because they're focusing on the past. This week's Parsha is teaching us, stop blaming your past. Stop saying, "Oh, was I thirsty. Oh, yet I suffered when I was young." No. Move to the future. If you move in the future, then you can have a beautiful life, and focusing only on the good things. Aziz and Git Lechting Shabbos.